back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be transforming this nursery. So not in the way, we're not going to be doing like a full nursery makeover as in the theme of the room or the decorations or anything. I love all of that. I love our little woodland theme. But as far as organization goes, it's definitely lacking in here. I just had this room set up the same way that I had it when I had Holden in here, and it's just, let me turn the camera around and show you. So basically, here's the door. We come in, here's books. There's the closet. I like having the crib there, but it's not functional because you can barely get into that closet, even though there's no door there. If there was a door there, you'd really have a hard time. But with a curtain, it's a little bit easier. But you can tell I just kind of shove everything in here because it's hard to get back there. So then I've got the chair here. This room has just become a catch-all. It's just a big mess. My son doesn't sleep in here yet. He's only 3 months old, so he still sleeps in our room, but I do want to get him to start taking naps in here soon. So we got to figure something out here. So I'm almost thinking of trying to switch the dresser with the crib. So putting the crib here and putting the dresser here, because it obviously won't stick out as far. So it should be easier to get into this closet. That's my thinking with it. So we're going to go ahead and try to do that, and we're going to clean out this closet. We're going to just tidy up in here and hopefully make this a more functional space that we can actually start to use. Okay, so I'm going to start by just tidying up the room. Like I said, it has become a catch-all. I noticed that my cat had thrown up on this chair. I didn't realize it. And she's also been sleeping a lot on there as well. So I needed to go ahead and clean up this cat throw up because that's disgusting. And then once I got there, I realized how much she's actually been sleeping on there. There's so much cat hair on here, you guys. Like, it was crazy. I haven't been using this chair yet. So like, I don't rock Dawson to sleep in here at all yet. He doesn't sleep in this room yet. So I didn't realize it, but it is full of cat hair. So definitely wanted to go ahead and give that a quick vacuum. Like, look at that. How gross is that? And that cat typically doesn't shed too much. So I was actually really surprised to see so much black hair, because usually it's the white cat that we have that really, really sheds. Like, you pet her and your hand is just full of hair, but the black one usually doesn't shed too much. So kind of weird. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and just get that all vacuumed up. Get that all clean so I don't have to worry about that anymore. And now we're going to head over onto the dresser. So I'm just going to continue on with just putting things away. Like I said, the room has become kind of a catch-all. So I'm just going to tidy up before we start moving the furniture around. And then once that's done, we'll start swapping. So like I said, we're just going to swap the dresser for the crib and just kind of go from there. Unsure in the beginning whether or not I was going to like this, because I really loved having the crib on this feature wall here with those pieces of art, which I drew myself, by the way, those 6 framed little artwork pieces. I really love having the crib under that. But I actually really like the dresser here too. I was so happy with how it turned out. I think it looks great, and I can actually get into that closet now. And also, whenever I had the bed underneath those pictures, once Holden started standing, he just would knock them off anyway. So I ended up having to take them down once he was like a year old anyways, because he would just knock them off all the time. And that's probably what's going to happen with this gallery wall also. if Dawson's anything like Holden, he's going to just be trying to like rip all that stuff off. So I mean, we'll just deal with that when it comes. But so I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to wipe down this shelf first of all, and then I'm going to just kind of adjust this little gallery wall a bit. I'm going to move a couple things around, straighten some things out, and just generally dust it because it's getting pretty gross.
Let it go. Shirt you gave me, 'cause it reminds me of the times when I was down and you were there to save me.
Okay, so now I'm going to tackle this closet. As you guys can see, it was just a complete disaster. I'd just been throwing things in here, and it definitely was time to be reorganized. So I just took everything out of the bottom there, and I'm just going to go through it. A lot of this stuff we're not ending up using, and to be honest with you, a lot of it is like broken things. So we have gone through so many monitors in having Holden. We've gone through 2 sets, and I didn't know what to do with them. I was like, I don't know if I should keep these, if I could possibly get them fixed, or if I recycle them, or what do I do? So I just kept them, and I needed to just let them go. So I just ended up throwing them in the recycling, and hopefully we can find some way to recycle them. But yeah, and I'm just going to go ahead and separate out things like all of Dawson's clothes that are now too small on him. I'm putting into this turquoise bin, and then anything that I want to keep, like his first outfit, his outfit home, that sort of thing, I'm just putting into this little cream colored bin, and anything like the current monitor that we're using, the box for that sort of thing. So just going through all of that stuff and separating it all out.
I'ma try to help you let it go. Oh, no. Try to help you let it go. Try to help you let it go. Try to help you let it go. The sun is coming up, are you ready to go? We can take a ride, we can take it slow. Your will is my law, I'ma let you be the boss, 'cause I'll go where you go. I'll take you to a place we can see it all. Step off the edge, I can break your fall. Your will is my law, I'ma let you be the boss, 'cause I'll go where you go.
So one of the final touches that I'm going to be doing is hanging this little piece of art, and it's just like one of those baby's first hand and footprint images, and it's got pictures of him also. Of course, I have not switched out the pictures yet, so currently there's just another baby in there, but I wanted to go ahead and hang that up and just decorate this shelf a little bit for him.
The world, and anywhere it's homebound, we are kings of the world. And tonight is our playground, we are kings of the world. And anywhere it's homebound, we are kings of the world.
Okay, so now from here on out is basically just the ending. So basically just tidying everything up, wiping everything down, and taking everything out that doesn't need to be in here. So anything that I have set aside that I don't want to keep anymore, now I'm going to haul it out of the room. We're going to do a quick vacuum and just do the last little straightening up, and this room is pretty much complete.
Follow me away, 'cause we can't stay here. Let yourself go, you got nothing to fear. You'll never be alone, let the highway be our home. 'Cause I'll go where you go, where you fall down.
Okay, you guys, I am so happy with how this turned out. I think it opens up the room so much more, which you can't really gauge on camera. On camera, it probably looks a little bit more crowded because you got this crib standing here, but honestly, it opens up the room so much. I'm so happy with how it turned out. I absolutely love the way that the dresser looks there on the feature wall. It is perfect. So obviously I have to put pictures of my kid in there, not the ones that came in with it. But yeah, so we moved the changing station and the dresser over here. We've got our chair there. And then we have the crib over there. So this will be perfect until he starts standing and wanting to pull down this shelf. But we will worry about that when the time comes. But yeah, I'm so happy with how this turned out. I think this was finally a great idea. I'm kind of sad that I didn't do it earlier because I've always had these storage issues with Holden's room. So I'm happy that I finally figured it out now. But yeah, now to tackle all of that stuff that I just pushed out into the hallway. But that's for a different video.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see